Hey fellow stock guardians, happy Thursday, June 24th. I'm Hoda, a stock car CEO, reporting to you from a green stock market. Today I looked into a few good news that pushed the market indices into the green zone, discussed why Google's third-party cookie announcement pushed the Trade Desk stock up, and researched why Biogen's stock ended the day in the red. The stock market had a good day, with all three indices closing the session in green. There were a few things that had investors feeling optimistic today. For one, a new deal for an infrastructure bill was confirmed by President Biden. This will allocate money to transportation, power, broadband, and water systems across the country. Moreover, authorities completed their stress test of the US banks, and the findings were released today. All 23 financial institutions have the cash and measures in place to manage through economic recessions. Lastly, the new jobless claims report came out 7,000 lower than last week and confirmed the economy is on track. Before discussing stocks, a big shout out to all of you stock guardians. Thank you for watching, reading, and listening to these daily market recap reports every day. Our mission is to make investment research painless for you. Make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel, to our podcast show, and create a free account on stockyard.io if you'd like to receive these daily market recap reports. Thank you. The Trade Desk, ticker TTD, caught my eye on StockCard's list of winner stocks for today. Shares were up more than 16%. Earlier in the year, the stock took a hit because investors expected the phase-out of the third-party browser cookies could hurt the company's growth. Browser cookies collect data that is needed for ad technology companies and free online services such as social media to serve customers relevant ads and profit from them. That's why investors weren't too happy when the news broke that those cookies are going to get phased out. Today, analytics and advertising titan Google announced that the plan to phase out browser cookies will be delayed until 2023. With an extended timeline, it's clear investors are now more optimistic about the Trade Desk's future. If you ask me, the reaction to the initial news was not quite justified in the first place. The company has already started its own independent identity system known as the Trade Desk Unified ID that would replace the third-party cookies while putting control in the hands of customers to manage their data and identity. With Google cookies or without it, the Trade Desk is going to be doing just fine. A few of StockCard's BIIB portfolios already picked Trade Desk when it got beaten down. Specifically, check out the new portfolio by Paul. Paul is the latest portfolio publisher on StockCard. His Freedom portfolio has beaten down the market quite nicely. I highly recommend visiting and following Paul's Freedom portfolio on the Stock Picks page. On the loser side, Biogen, ticker BIIB, closed down more than 6% today. Another day in a rough week for the company. This will be their fourth day registering losses, with Biogen's newest advancement in Alzheimer's treatment seemingly up in the air again. Originally, things seemed to be looking up for Biogen. They have a new drug undergoing trials for Alzheimer's treatment. A few weeks ago, we heard about the FDA accelerating the approval of this first-ever Alzheimer's drug. Unfortunately, this week, the FDA released a series of memos showing significant disagreement among the panel members about the approval. This was the main cause of today's drop in price. Although Biogen is allowed 9 years to provide solid and comprehensive studies of the drug's effectiveness, it seems investors are being scared away. We saw another red day for the company even after their public responses assuring investors and the Alzheimer community that they were still on track. While this FDA approval process is quite volatile, generally that is the price you pay when you invest in pharma companies reliant on the FDA approval process for their next breakthrough. That's it for today. If you haven't already done so, please give a stock card a try, research as many stocks and ETFs as you want, and consider following a few successful investors by visiting the Stock Picks page on a stock card platform similar to Paul's portfolio I told you about. Don't forget to sign up for a 14-day free trial with promo code ROLLWITHOURCEO, all lowercase and in one word. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share these market recap reports with your fellow investors. Come back tomorrow for another market recap report. See you then.